Hey there folks, it's the E-Man here, and today on the E-Man show we're going to be looking at the Super Nintendo Star Ocean game that started it all. Of course, this is the English translation done back in 2003. I think you can buy a cartridge and stuff, but yeah, it's the game that started the whole franchise. And what's cool about this is there is actual voiceover talking on this game. It's a very, I believe this was a very revolutionary game. And of course, it never came to the States officially, of course. This was a fully Japanese thing. Alright, let's get into it. Star Ocean. Nuts. Technical difficulties here, sorry. There's this emulator I can't seem to save the controls, or my Xbox One controller will shut off eventually, goes in sleep mode, and then I have to like freaking reset the whole thing, but yeah, it's kind of a pain. Should have set this up before starting this game, but anyway. Yeah, I'll have to like reset the whole thing. Star Ocean! Da da da! Alright. Now let's check out the input and I'll try to get the controller going. What's funny is I never knew that this game even existed. Of course, this game has been recently re-released on the PS4 and the Switch, I believe. And what's weird is, those are like, it's almost like they completely redid the game almost. I'll show you what I mean. The way the characters look, I mean everything looks weird. Anyway, okay, here we go. Sound player. Wonder what that is. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Ah, wow. This is kind of a cool thing. Play different, that's kind of a cool thing for a Super Nintendo game. Didn't expect that, okay. Of course, I think I have a save game on here, but let's do a new game. I kind of want to show you what one of the cool, like, presentational things for this game. This game really did push the envelope for, Super Nintendo games. Yeah, because this is the English translation, of course. I'm not gonna bother naming him. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, Inks, Tri-Ace. Of course, as we know, Squaresoft has bought them. Squaresoft kind of owns this, but yeah, it's called Star Ocean: The First Departure was on the PSP. And then they've since redone it. Of course, this game, as I've said before, this game was only released in Japan and only recently came over here. And it has many...
Stardate 346. Our ship has completed its mission of deep space investigation.
As you can hear, there's some voice over acting in the
Would you like some coffee, Captain?
Yes, I'd like that. Thank you.
Sorry if you can barely hear it. I can barely hear it either. It wasn't done. Star Wars like explosion. Red alert! Red alert! Shields up! Shields up! Yeah.
amount of unidentified energy.
Where?
Mark 301.209 in Sector Gamma.
There's a new section? Get it on the screen.
An enormous shockwave is approaching.
Shield the ship.
Yeah, we're going. Pretty good graphics for a Super Nintendo game, I would say.
Stardate 346. Now through an unknown force.
Yeah, the whole Stardate stuff, yeah. Star Trek.
God's will or the irony of fate. And still mankind makes its way where no one has gone before.
Oh, I mean, come on. Wow. I mean, what?
The universe is a
I think this is Star Trek. Sorry. Am I playing the right thing here? It's called Star Ocean, not Star Trek. Those Japanese that must have really liked sci-fi here. People that made this must have really liked Star Trek. So, gotta love that Super Nintendo wind there. Yeah, of course, these people have like tails, I think, and ears or whatever. I remember trying to play this before the English translation, and I couldn't understand a word they were saying. As you see, it reminds me very much of a lot of other games. Of course, the remake of this game, of course, they changed it to be almost exactly like the second story. Much better quality than when I had to use the camera on the TV, I can tell you that. Of course, they say that this version follows the original script, and the newer one may not follow the script as well. But, I mean, the remakes of this is almost like an entirely different game than this. The way they even look is different. But I wish I knew how old this game was. I didn't really see, but... I know that the second story came out on the PlayStation in 98, I think so. Basically, your characters are of the defense. These guys look after this village that you're in right now. Sorry, I have the cat in my lap. Yeah, there's all the health items and stuff. It definitely feels Star Ocean-ish. Basically, you know, these guys are on an undeveloped planet, so those other guys in a ship, they show up at some point, I assume. Yeah, it reminds me very much of Final Fantasy 6 a little bit, something. Though done looks a lot better. I think we got gypped when in the States here with the Super Nintendo technology. I think the Japanese had the better technology. Pretty easy battles at the beginning of the game because we gotta stop these thieves from taking over the village. There is voiceover, but I can barely hear it. But I am impressed with those that did the retranslation of this. I really appreciate someone doing the work. Yeah, as you can see, the battle system looks something like second story a little bit. Blueberry acquired. Blueberry acquired. Oh, just up more thieves. I like that. That's cool. Uh-oh. Don't make me laugh. They're just a couple of kids. Let me show you how it's done. We're not kids. We're members of the Kratos Brigade. Don't be so stuck up just 'cause you're in charge of a bunch of wimps. Yeah, you weaklings. What did you say? Let's get 'em, boss. Yeah, the first RPG is a little, doesn't seem as challenging. Oh, Retex gained a level. Dorn gained a level. Blueberry acquired. Blueberry acquired. Blueberry acquired. Blackberry acquired. What the heck? Retex. It was nothing. It's just what we do. Millie. Huh. Aren't you cool? Yeah, I like those little word bubbles. Is this what they do on the second story? Which I can probably get working on the PlayStation emulator on here. The music is definitely Star Ocean, as I should say. Pretty good music. I like this music. Huh. Yeah, it's very back in the day with the limited amount of graphics you had. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the Japanese version of the NES and the Super NES seem to have different like chips, and we're able to do a lot of other things a lot better than our systems here in the States. I wonder what the heck that noise is. Some kind of glitch or something. Let's see what the town was. Weird. See if we got any gold. First thing to do with First time you go to a store, check and see how expensive things are. Yeah, sound glitch or something. Emulation's not entirely perfect all the time. Oh, we already got everything equipped. I apologize for that buzzing noise. It's some kind of emulation glitch or something. Alright. Where am I supposed to go here? These RPGs are you have to figure out where you have to freaking go all the time. It's the good old days. One way to figure out where to go is to try to leave the town and see who shows up. What the heck? Oh, I don't want to... Someone tried to stop me from going out. Huh. You know, like some RPGs, you want to go out and like level up a little bit and stuff. As you know, I tried to attempt to do the Xenogears RPG, and I still have quite a few parts to do of that. So I know I'm not going to be playing this for very long, so don't worry about that. Strange. Yeah, there's a strange disease going around that turns people into stone, and more tie in with the other people on their spaceship comes in later. Yeah, Millie's father is a healer that tries to go and heal the people of the village. Oh, 2 days later. That town is called Cool. That's weird. What? I know the town was called Cool. That's a weird name. Unless there's a translation issue. Yeah, it's pretty grim. Cool is done for? Yeah. Why did the music cut out all of a sudden? Yeah, I think Dorn has contracted the virus, I think. I think they still speak Japanese. Their particular voiceover. I wonder if I'm even going the right way here. Well, I think I'll leave it here. I guess you guys have probably got a good idea of what this game is to offer. It's kind of a very interesting kind of game. I feel like it was a game that's been kind of made to be, well, kind of in the middle between the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation. And as I've mentioned before, it appears that the Japanese really got the better version of the systems than we got, because a lot of their games, even NES games, they have a lot of different sound things, especially with the famicom, which is the original NES, and the Super Famicom, which is of course their rendition of the Super Nintendo. So I mean, I think this is a very good game, and I think that this fan translation game is still worth playing, even if you've played the PSP version and all that. And I also have conveyed how much they really did change this when they put it on the PSP, and then of course it's now out on the PS4 and the Switch. I think it would be pretty good to get it on the Switch. There's not a lot of portable games for the Switch. Well, anyway, I'll catch you guys later on the next E-Man show. This is the E-Man. This is the E-Man. I'm signing off. I'll catch you guys later.